guys want to... Whoa. There are a lot of people in this room right now. And in the world, excuse me. And most of them, and you, are going to die. What? Why the long faces? I'm just kidding, guys. It's a joke. It's a joke. Dr. Science, please explain while I take care of things here. Danke, Herr Sam. You see, the world population is currently at 7 billion people. And كل ما نكتروا ونتكاثروا حتنقص البلاصة اللي حنقدر نعيشوا فيها كله. I'll give you anything you want, please. So what do you suggest? Good question. You see, the Chinese figured there are too many people as well and decided it was time for some population control.
China's President Xi Jinping.
The coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
How COVID-19 started.
Virus corona.
فيروس كورونا يستنفر العالم.
Coronavirus fears are sending shock waves across the globe.
到处都是监控。Il y a manifestement des choses qui sont passées qu'on ne sait pas.
Was it a mistake that got out of control, or was it done deliberately?
Because it's no secret that every major government has its secret plan or program to control the population. But when that doesn't work, we will have to apply another solution. And that solution is living on another planet. Sure, it has its complications, but there are many planets in the solar system, and we will explore them all and find out which one could potentially be the next home for the human race. I'm not that excited about it as well. Donc, est-ce que les humains يقدروا يعيشوا في another planet? Or the better question is, could humans survive on another planet? So, the solar system فيه 8 planets. بكري كانت 9 بس scientists ديسيداو بلي راي Pluto is not a planet. Let's watch a short video تفهموا علاه Pluto is not a planet anymore. This is a simple question. Pluto is not a planet because simply put, Pluto is not a planet. You're kidding, right? Darling, I am from Germany. We do not have a sense of humor. We are born, we work, we die. That is what the tricolors of the German flag stands for. So, بنexpliquer لكم tout simplement briefly why Pluto is not a planet. لازم تعرف what makes a planet a planet. So there are basically 3 conditions. أولاً لازم كوكب هذاك يدور عند الشمس, right? أدي بلوتو ديرها. Second of all, it needs to be spherical. دويرة. As you can pretty clearly see, Pluto is دويرة, and it's goddamn beautiful then. But the third condition is where Pluto fails, which is a planet needs to have cleared the neighborhood, which means لازم يكون حتى objet في l'environ تاعها except other than its satellites. I'll give you an example. Imagine you're a drug dealer, حاب تكون a drug lord, right? The conditions to be a drug dealer is A, be a criminal. Duh! Second of all, have drugs and sell them. And the third condition, you have to clear the competition in the neighborhood. يعني مش انت تبيع like the stuff اللي تبيع فيها وعندك ناس واحد اخرين كاين لازم تقضي على concurrence. Il faut pas تكون concurrence. Otherwise you're just a common drug dealer. Nobody's gonna have respect for you unless you eliminate all those freaking people who disrespect your authority. You're not gonna like thrive in the business world of being a criminal lord, drug dealer, drug lords. So 8 planets. هاي نشوفوا which one of these could potentially be our next home. Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system. But as we all know, it's not about the size, it's what you can do with it. Goddamn right. Mercury هي أقرب planet to the sun. You think that this would make it the hottest girl in school, right? But no. Unfortunately, this nice ass piece of candy takes only 2nd place after a planet, a girl اللي حنتعرفوا لها بعدك So keep watching. You think you can survive on Mercury? Let's find out. أول حاجة لازم تعرفها هو نهار واحد on Mercury equals 176 days here on Earth. A long ass day, huh? You can be productive, you can do a lot of things, but we all know you're not gonna do those things because you're a lazy fuck. Secondly, Mercury does not have an atmosphere, only an exosphere. هي آخر طبقات تكون دايرة a planet. Bye bye your oxygen. زيد وش تاني؟ التمبيراتور توصل في النهار 429 degrees في الصباح and في الليل توصل minus 173 degree في الليل برد. طب كنت تعيش في الصحراء حاجيك نورمال بس كان if you're a city boy, a simp boy, a soy boy, a fruity boy, yeah, you and I are not gonna survive there, buddy. Atarit is very unwelcoming because its surface is mainly made out of rock and heavy metals. It's a planet only عبدة الشيطان يقدر يعيشوا فيها. So, a planet ما فيها ني oxygen ني ماء or any other reason to be there. Don't ما نقدرش نعيشوا فيها. Hey, but it's okay. Don't panic. We still have a lot of planets in the solar system. We're gonna see if anything can suit you. Alright. So the next planet is Venus. Venus, which is basically Space Australia. Now, why I built Space Australia? Because everything can kill you in Australia. Fucking weather, trees, plants, big fucking animals, sea monsters, like little monsters. Like, did you know there's a fucking snail that shoots arrows in Australia? I don't know. Anything. Anyway, I'll make a video about Australia some other time. But for now, I حبيت just نمد لك a context بتعرف وش يصير فيك في فينوس. So كان قدر عشقاكم حتروح تقدر تعيش فوق الزهرة. Let's go to space and see what the Zora has to offer for us. Good day, mates. Today I'm here to teach you about Venus. Venus, the penis. So you think you blokes can survive on this here planet? Well, let's find out, shall we? And I'll take like facts or information about Venus, and you see if you can survive or not. First of all, one day on Venus equals 243 days on Earth. You thought days on Mercury were long, mate? Well, think again. I'm gonna believe Venus is a lot like Earth. I don't see it. That's completely false, mate. Because it's constant clouds, thunder, and rain that travels about 360.493 kilometers an hour. And that's like a bullet. And the speed of sound. I don't know what the speed of sound is. I'm too tired to research it. You get it. It's a lot like bullets, right? Except there's a twist to it. That rain isn't water. No. It's actually sulfuric acid. Now, what does sulfuric acid do? Good question. If it's not obvious by the name acid, well, let me explain. It will burn and melt you slowly, but effectively. Also, Venus is the hottest chick in the solar system. The because of why Venus is the hottest chick in the solar system is very obvious. Because of its atmosphere, mate. It's carbon dioxide clouds that like يحموا الهيت السخانة ديكا وينفلوبيوها في like the planet وما يخليوهاش تخرج خلال يخليك تبقى غير تزيد تسخن and then it does not blow up but and it's like it creates more heat. Yay! More heat for everyone. But like you think you're smart enough and fast enough and تروح تتخبى تحت روشي so you don't get hit by the thunder or the rain, right? Well, unless you're Son Goku or Superman, you will not be able to can. Because the atmosphere is so dense and so thick, the pressure لكاين في Venus, it's like you're walking in the Mariana Trench. Anyways, underwater, I'm talking underwater, like in تحت خلاف في العمق تاع البحر. You can't really walk because the pressure will crush you. It will crush you. Yeah, remember this scene? Where كيما في جدا كان هاك? Yeah, it will literally be much worse than this. Good luck walking on lava, mates. But these extreme conditions made Venus a beauty, a beauty to behold, further proving that your inner beauty does not really count, only the outside beauty, because it reflects 70% of the sun rays, right? Making it visible in the night sky and making it shine bright like a diamond. Still, unfortunately, تبقى فينوس غير قابلة للعيش. Oh my god, تقول عليك تقول قامت القيامة. Unless there was a civilization there and literally صح كانوا يعيشوا تما and then قامت القيامة and then جت احنا دالتنا في العتاع. I don't know. Am I onto something here? I don't know. I'll see you next time, mates. If Samy ever does a video about Australia. See you there. The next planet we have is Mars. Elon Musk's wet dream. شكون هو Elon Musk? He's a genius playboy billionaire who has time to post things like these on Twitter. He'd be making billions, you'll be making memes. I know these types of stuff make him look like an idiot, but again, genius playboy billionaire. Who's really an idiot here? The science community has always been fascinated, obsessed with Mars, but there's not enough information about it. And it's not that special, يعني كجي تشوفها. She's not pretty, she's a redhead. Nobody likes a redhead, right? Shout out to all non-redheads. My point is, it's not special. And honestly, low-key, it's kind of boring. But to be fair, since it's a planet and this is like a planet review or نسيت حتى what this video is about. Fun facts about Mars. It's got 62% less gravity than here on Earth. That means if you're fat, you will not be fat anymore because you will be bouncing. Also, it has Olympus Mons, which is the largest volcano mountain of all time. Not just on this planet, not on this planet, but all of the planets. Imagine it like 3 Mount Everests and the little volcano من فوق. Yay! And they want to go live there. Thanks, but no thanks. I'd rather stay alive. That's it. Yeah, it's dry, it's cold, a lot of radiation. تبقى غير تدير في اللي كنت بالي من تدخل. Who wants to live there? If كان حاب نروح نعيش في بلاصة dry, cold و hot, I will go to the Sahara. I mean, look at this beauty. على الأقل رملت عنها أصفر مش أحمر. Steamy moon, my dudes. That's the future. Steamy moon. So could humans live on Mars? Well, yes, but actually no. It's too complicated. So let's just move on. Just حبيت 2 سكوند بركة بها نشكر our sponsor Jesus. No, this video is not sponsored. I'm just fuck, this is getting awkward. But if you are a sponsor, I have to sponsor this here channel. Check out my YouTube. There's like 100 videos here, like really fun. And we also have an Instagram page. Lots of videos there, lots of fun, lots of good times. If you want to give me money to say something good about your product, I'm your guy. All right, make sure to contact me via a private message or an electronic mail. I'm just kidding. Nobody checks their emails. What is this? 1945? Anyways, let's get back to the video. Are you learning stuff? Are you having fun? All right. Jupiter, the biggest in the solar system. This giant, colossal behemoth of a planet is made out of stardust. Not this stardust, this stardust. If you try to land on Jupiter, this is exactly what's going to happen to you.
I'm right behind you, Andy. Come on. Yeah.
Because the whole planet is liquid. There's no solid ground. So what is the point of having a big ass wet planet? Well, it acts like a shield. Because of its big, strong gravity, it attracts all the comets or meteors that would hit Earth, but no, it attracts them and sucks them all in. So in other words, Jupiter's milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. So, survivability, livability, livelihood or livability. And you can't really keep swimming for the rest of your life because you You're not a mermaid, right? Are you? Bro, even if you had next gen highly technological super suit وفيها الخمسة, you would not survive because of the pressure and other stuff that could kill you.
No oxygen, the scorching temperatures, powerful winds. You won't be able to see anything. Suffice it to say, trying to land on Jupiter is a bad idea.
The next planet تاعنا is Saturn. مش نحطوا فيها ياسر because it's not that special. It's only big, 10 Earths wide. Yes, it's like
Say what?
Like Jupiter ما عندهاش an actual surface. It's just liquid gases, and it's only pretty because of its rings. That's it. Now let's move on to my favorite planet, Uranus. Now listen, I know watching the video up to this point, I'm sure you had some laughs or chuckles or you smiled, but now I want you to keep a straight face for as long as you can. This is like a you laugh, you lose challenge. Alright? So, this is Uranus. I know it's beta, so let's explore Uranus in depth, shall we? There you go, much better. Now, let's just jump into it because there's a lot of shit that we're gonna learn about Uranus. First of all, it's big. It's huge. It's like 4 Earths wide. Like, take 4 Earths and like you put them together and you get Uranus. If Earth was an apple, Uranus would be a basketball. Huh? You get me? It's an ice giant. It's so cold in there. How do we know this? Because of the Voyager 2 spacecraft. This bad boy. It got so close to Uranus, but it never went in because it's so big. But what it did do is take a lot of pictures of Uranus. And this enabled the scientists to see and study Uranus in great detail. There are no good or bad Uranus jokes. There are only Uranus jokes. Uranus is full of gas, unironically. Now, the deeper you go into Uranus, the harder it gets to see because it gets darker and darker. Why? Because the sun cannot penetrate that much depth into it. Oh my god, there's a pigeon. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's a pigeon. A pigeon is in my window. There's literally a pigeon in my room, you guys. There's a conspiracy theory اللي تقول لك بلي راهو pigeons aren't real birds. They're just robots, spies that they send to spy on you. Maybe because I'm saying all of this shit, I'm onto something, aren't I? Well, what are you gonna do? Arrest me or hit me with a missile? Know what you want? The people well know the truth, god damn it! Now, where were we? Yes, deep inside Uranus. So what would happen to you if you're deep inside Uranus? It's windy a lot. You will experience wind that travel about 900.233 kilometers. Those are fast farts. Uranus معروف بأنه كوكب جليدي. What? وعلاه Uranus كوكب جليدي? That's a good question. Because شوف الشمس ويني, right? شوف Uranus وين. I can't say it without laughing. Again, the irony here is astronomical. See what I did there? So thanks to Mr. Freeze over here, Uranus literally shits out diamonds all the time. So that's a big ass W to Uranus, and for once, it's not the butt of the joke. Again, unironically, it is the butt of the joke. So, a gassy, farty, smelly, dirty planet that nobody's gonna like, and unfortunately we cannot live on it. In the end, I just want to say maybe كاش نهار نكيتيو لاتير ونروحوا لكاش بلانات واحدة أخرى. Or maybe الحكاية تاعنا بدات هنا تفض هنا توتا خلصت الحتوتة. شعر قادر تفض بحرب ولا a fucking snail that shoots arrows. Can you comprehend the embarrassment? Oh dear god. J'espère تكون عجبتكم la vidéo. If you did, please share it around. maybe بعتها العبد ذاك بعتها العباد هذوكا بعتها مع لي باج. This did take me a whole month to make. PC crashed a lot of times. I'm not bragging or begging. I'm just telling you like the time and effort it took to make this. It was just be nice. Alright, just let's be nice. إن كان عندك إيدي حابني نبحث فيها or something kinda like this. Like نس حاجة scientifique. Master? Not master, but ونزيد لها أنا like نكهة تاعي أنا. Let me down. No, don't let me down. No. Let me know in the comments below. Earrings. نشوفكم المرة الجاية إن شاء الله. Alright. Later, sluts. Are they gone? Are you gone? Are you still here? Are you still here? Well, Kamazundi and I just have a little joke I want to say. I just came up with it. It's called a politician and a YouTuber. The YouTuber says, hey, like and subscribe. The politician, he can't hear well, and he said, oh, alright, I will. 2 years later, that politician got arrested for corruption, and the YouTuber was like, hey, I told you, like and subscribe, not like, would you like to take a bribe? Anyways, this is my fucking sense of humor. You know what you fucking subscribed for, so shut the fuck up.